You mint an NFT, you pay gas. The art appears in your wallet. You think it's yours forever. But what if the file it links to just disappears? It happens more often than you think. And that's because most NFTs don't actually store the media on-chain. They point to something called IPFS, which is great but not permanent. Today we're going to fix that misunderstanding. By the end, you'll know the difference between IPFS and Arweave, why it matters for your NFTs, and how one builder, E3, is already putting permanent storage to work with HarvestNFT. Welcome back to Capital Clear. We're here to give you Web3 clarity without the jargon. Let's go. When you hear on-chain, you might imagine the JPEG itself lives inside the blockchain. It doesn't. Storing large files directly on Ethereum or Solana would cost a fortune, so most projects use a decentralized storage network. The two big names are IPFS and Arweave. They sound similar, but they work in fundamentally different ways, and one of them can actually let your files vanish if nobody pays attention. IPFS stands for Interplanetary File System. It's a peer-to-peer network where files are stored across multiple nodes. When you upload something to IPFS, you get a content identifier, a hash. As long as at least one node is hosting that file, you can retrieve it. But here's the catch. Files on IPFS are not permanent by default. They have to be pinned to keep them alive. If all the nodes that pin the file go offline or stop paying their storage bills, the file disappears. You've probably seen IPFS not found errors on old NFT collections. That's why Arweave is different. It's built on a protocol that uses a blockchain-like structure called the block weave. When you upload a file to Arweave, you pay a one-time fee, calculated from the expected storage cost over 200 years. Yes, you read that right. Arweave's endowment model is designed to keep your data available for centuries, not just weeks. Once it's on Arweave, it's permanent. No monthly pinning fees, no servers to maintain, just a single upfront payment, and the network stores it forever. So why does this matter for NFTs? Because an NFT is only as valuable as the asset it links to. If your rare digital art suddenly becomes a broken link, the token in your wallet is worthless. Projects that care about long-term value are switching to Arweave as their storage layer, and that brings me to someone you should know about. A builder named E3 has built a platform called HarvestNFT. It lets creators mint any file type, images, video, audio, documents, even 3D files, and store them permanently on Arweave. You upload your file, add a watermark if you want, create an inscription, and HarvestNFT mints it directly on Base. No pinning, no monthly fees, no risk of your NFT turning into a 404 error. It's the kind of tool that actual builders create when they're tired of half-finished solutions. E3 runs his own YouTube channel where he will walk through every feature of HarvestNFT and his other projects like Amplify NFT and SoundMint. If you want to see what real Web3 building looks like, not hype, not empty promises, go subscribe to @crypto_E3. His tutorials will be honest, in-depth, and built on years of building code. Permanent storage isn't a luxury. It's the difference between owning something and renting a link that might expire. IPFS is useful, but it requires maintenance. Arweave is the only decentralized network that genuinely offers set-it-and-forget-it permanence. And with tools like HarvestNFT and Amplify NFT, using it is easier than ever. If this cleared up the storage puzzle for you, hit subscribe. Capital Clear is a VoxsSilo channel, Web3 clarity for a generation that actually builds. Next episode, we're going deeper into tokenomics, how to read a token distribution like a detective. Stay clear, stay sharp. I'll see you in the next one.